This is the Olden era demo. It's the third time I'm trying to record it. I tried first with loading, but then I realized one important thing. It is quite RAM intensive. Okay, this is just a demo. It's not out yet. We're gonna play it right now. But I had to reduce my Google Chrome windows. So I basically closed 20, 30 Google Chrome windows just so that I could get started while recording. By the way, it's not that memory intensive because right now it's running at 2.3 megabytes RAM in total, and the peak has been 3.6. I'm monitoring it on the second screen. So we have Olden Era. It comes with partially the Heroes 5 music, you know, the Haven theme, and we know quite a lot of things, so I just jumped right into it. This is a castle. There you go. And you see it's slightly three-dimensional, although who knows, it's just... maybe it's just a photo transformed in some ways. Let's see this. Where can we click? What can we do? Because I'm playing this for the first time too. So this is the tavern. It seems this is where we recruit heroes. Okay, that's good to know. And can we recruit a hero while they are sitting there? Untethered one. What does this mean? It doesn't trust keep stable coins or what? Receives +1 level to all daylight spells. Okay. And these units, what are these units? Don't look castle to me. They don't look castle to me either. Anyway, I will experiment. This is attack, this is defense, knowledge, and spell power. Last time it was spell power, third knowledge force, this time it's a bit different. And you see everyone has different skills. He is more like a spellcaster. Okay, let's get a hero. And you can see that we could get a hero very easily. One is outside, one is inside. You can even swap them, so UX is amazing. You know, I'm quite critical in terms of user experience. This is amazing. Now, crossbowman, this is where we can recruit troops. That's great, but I'm certain that there is a building, I think, no, it's not this one, where we can recruit all our units. Otherwise, we would have to find them one by one, and it would be a bit difficult. I'm seeing marketplace already. I'm seeing other things. What is this? Maybe it means that I'm yet to build something. This is where we exit, I think. So here we cannot click. If we cannot, then let's just get the units. I mean, we have the funding for it. And exit. And we have the funding for this one too, and exit. Let's see what happens if we join the army, because oftentimes it works in a way that we have some logistical hero and we have some real hero as well. And how can we move them? Drag and drop. Okay. What if I hold down the shift key? There you go, split. What if... oh, go back. I press the escape key, that leaves. There you go, it automatically just leaves one. Amazing, but if you hold down the shift key, it splits just like in Heroes 3. Okay, we got to know that. And construct new buildings, recruit creatures, there you go. That's great. I got used to it already. Have we recruited everyone? Looks like it. What is this? Upgrade units. Can we do that? Not really, because needed for the upgrade garrison too. There you go. Hire heroes, we found that already. And this is the marketplace. This is some artifacts. It's with... I think they have a special English with artifacts and defense instead of defense with S. I think they have some sort of a different spelling for a lot of things. Not as if it's valid, invalid, who knows. And now the issue is that given that this is new, we don't know how the tree is gonna be optimized. Usually I go for economic value and then for troops as well, but I'm still quite quick. So golden calf, the owner city produces 1000 gold and this amount of resources daily, and dwellings produce plus 100%. And for this to build, construction costs something, I don't know what. This one thing, construct not enough resources, okay. Tavern, allows to hire new heroes, But we have Tavern, don't we? So, yeah. Solar Temple grants the kingdom 1500 gold and 2000 law points daily. Looks like this is what I want to build right now. Let's construct it. And I think we can build one thing at a time. I mean one thing per day, and on the right you can see the check mark. We cannot build anymore. So if you try to construct, we cannot because we've built something today already. What is this? Faction, army. These are the low points, aren't they? So tax collection and some other things, and then as we level up we'll be able to do different things. So it's great because it gives us some other other depth of the game. Early start, arcane magic tier 1. So this is magic. And you can unlock things later as you level up. No, we cannot buy heroes for real money. So this is the era of chaos. First feedback, can you buy heroes for real money? Of course you cannot buy heroes for real money. You can buy this game for real money, and that was all the money that you spent on the game, and you will have an amazing experience for potentially years, if not decades. That's what I'm expecting right now. Obviously there are gonna be DLCs, maybe some multiplayer subscription service, maybe, who knows, but maybe it's just a simple product. And if this is gonna be the best selling Heroes product all time, they deserve it. Okay, how can I exit this? That's how. There's a law thing, and what is this Carab? Send bug report. Note. So far I'm not seeing any bugs other than the loading, but it was my fault because I had a bit too many Google Chrome windows open. And here on the top right we have some extra keyboard shortcuts. We will get to know them. Okay, it's fine. Animation speed will speed it up. Great. And with escape you can exit. And with this thing too you can exit. And now let's start moving. So this is the main hero that we have, and we have a secondary hero. This is where you can choose between the heroes, but one of them is staying in the castle. Now let's see. Dust. Give some dust. Give some gold. And this is gonna be the first fight. Very good that they are not using this few zones, pack, lots and so on. It's better if it doesn't happen like this. So this looks like a sawmill, and it is a sawmill because it's written there, and I need to fight for it, so why not do that? It seems like I cannot reach it today because movement is kind of low. Enemy is fleeing. You can destroy them and you can let them run. I think in order to learn the mechanics of a fight, let's see. We can battle, we can accept results. The results, that's amazing. Auto battle. The results are that we're gonna lose this amount. If we don't accept this, then we can battle it out, fight it out. Amazing UX. Tactics phase. So we can go forward, we can go back. I think it's fine. We can surrender and we can flee as usual. Now let's wait. Does W work? Yeah, it does. There you go. Let's wait with everyone, and then they're gonna move. And at the top you can see who's yet to act. We are red and the opponent is green. So let's see, this is the archer unit. I'm gonna target the bottom one. Amazing. We lost a few. And we can also cast spells, or could, if there were any spells in the spell book, but there aren't any because this is a simple fighter. Okay. Now we'll need to defend the archer, so we're gonna get here. And we're gonna get here. By the way, if you wanted to attack, you can go there straight away and it auto moves, it seems. Good. Then I'll wait with everyone once again. And they will move inside this area. So we can damage them more. You can see how many of them you kill and how much you damage them. I will target the bottom one as, or shall I? 12 to 16, 12 to 16. maybe it's worth targeting a top one because of the reason that we will gang up on one of the opponents and then it would be a bit too much. And we'll gang up on the bottom one. Very good. And then the opponent will retaliate once. But as you can see, we're gonna get rid of 15 to 22 of them. That's where a blessing would be amazing, but it's not happening yet. And they are not retaliating. Yes, they are retaliating. Okay. And then we're gonna attack them. And it seems like they do double retaliation. This is bad. And you see also the health meter. That's so amazing. You just look at it and you see how your troops are going, especially with some higher level creatures. That's good. Now, I won't be able to take away retaliation of the opponent. We can do two things. One option is that we retreat. And maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I'll retreat fully. To here. And I'll retreat fully to here. And I'll first shoot the opponent 13 to 17. There you go. Too bad you can. Oh, wait. They can attack from 2 hexes. Ooh, that's a mistake. That's a big mistake. Okay, we've learned something and we're just massacring our own troops. You see, this is not a bad thing. So this is a new turn. We won't let them do much. And retaliation happened. There you go. And now they are dead. Because from closer, it's easier. And you see that we managed to lose 13 of the lowest level creatures. And we haven't leveled up, haven't done much. Where is the movement? So you can see in the hero this circle. I don't know what that means. But it seems like it's the movement. So we've gotten this. Stables. Extra 20% movement point. That's not bad. That's less like a Dragon Utopia. Yeah. And that's some Griffin recruitment point. Now, for the second hero, we'll move them here. Yeah. And exit. Because we want to move with them as well. And collect stuff. So let's get the these things, the dust and the wood and everything, plus the gold. Or let's go to the other way and explore. That's also possible. I will rather do this. What is this? Wooden ring. +1 morale. And we got it. I was worried that we get attacked or something, but we didn't. The only issue is that the cursor is a bit weird. I need to get used to it. In Heroes it was a bit easier. There is an ore mine and they are guarding it. Lethal battle. Yeah, of course, because I don't have the troops to battle. What happens if I use the other hero? It says easy battle. So maybe that's what I need to do. And maybe I need to do it today. Because, you see, already visited sawmill, we have the sawmill. Others will take care of it, not a problem. I don't care about it. I'm here to battle. Usually it's sawmill and or refinery that we do. And what is this, a Pandora's box? Unpredictable but great reward. Pandora's box used to be really rare in Heroes 3. Now it's not rare at all. Okay, ore. So, even though it's all over the place... Oh, and I don't have movement. Too bad. Tomorrow, then, fine. Even though it's all over the place, I have just 1 troops and I don't have much of logistics set up yet. Tavern. Let's see. as usual, when you bought your second hero during the week, the third hero won't get troops, just one unit. So I will just get this other one. It has not much to do with castle, but doesn't matter. Can we combine them? Yeah, looks like it. I'll just combine them for now. I don't know if it's beneficial, if it's bad, and I'll just collect whatever is worth collecting. You see, this is the cursor that I cannot get used to, because usually it's like this in Heroes 3, whatever you do, and it's just grab it. It's logical, but it's hard to get used to it. Okay, we're collecting all the wood and gold and whatever else, and stables. And this is an extra spell power, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Impossible battle. We don't want that. Lethal battle, hard battle, usual. Easy. I don't understand why that is easy, but you know what? If it's easy, I might as well go there. Plus there is Pandora's box, there are other things. Okay, let's see this third hero. I mean, we could theoretically take the troops and fight, or we could continue exploring, and exploration makes more sense. So let's see the map. We are near the edge of the map. It's a bit three-dimensional, that's why you see it's theoretically a square, but it's not a square, it's a trapezium, because it works like this. Now, this is an XP option. In Hero of Chaos this is a horrible thing to visit, but in Heroes it's actually good. Now let's see what happened. So we got level up, we're in level 2. Friendly creatures attack and defense increases by 10% of spell power knowledge, fine. Grants a unique battle spell, it summons avatar that scares with the hero spell power and knowledge scales, fine. And each time a friendly stack dies, all remaining friendly creatures HP increase by 20% until the end. Let's do the battle spell for now. I can decide oftentimes quite quickly, not necessarily optimally. What is this? Allows to lead creatures and artifacts here, immediately transfer them to another remote place of your control. Immediately transfer them, so it looks like some portal or something is there, and there is a strategical element of this building. Now, so far I don't want to continue with more troops, unless, maybe yes, so maybe I'll just go to the tavern and get a fourth one. Which one? Both of them are fighters. So attack, defense, 1-1. This is easier to deal with for now. Simple attack, defense, and not spell power knowledge and these types of things. I know that there is still this chest. You know what? I will take this chest with this hero. Doesn't really matter. I will explore what is going on. Either gold or half of it is XP. I will go for XP, even though gold in early game is usually more beneficial, but I would like to explore what XP is like, and this is not a super hard battle anyway, and maybe we can make use of these heroes. Fine. And with right click, by the way, while the hero is moving, if you do a right click, they stop. We don't want to fight. And we don't want to fight here either, and here either, and here either. Someone else may, but we don't have to. There are some critters as well, like this pig in here. This is random. Gold mine, we can just get the gold mine, it seems. No, it's guarded, okay. There are so many things to do here. Okay, let's end the first turn. I mean, it's time after almost 20 minutes to end the first turn. I think this is the end turn, because we cannot really do much. What is this? And what is this? Nothing. We can set points, locations. Okay, end turn. Opponent is moving. Hopefully they will be bad, because then we can explore more. That's the objective. Now, new day. Wait, this one. Easy battle. It should be easy. So if we attack them, victory -6, -2. We can accept it, or we can battle. And I think I'm gonna battle, just to get to know the battle a bit better. It's an easy one anyway, so just start it. There are some critters here as well. What is this? I think waiting is beneficial with the first 2 units, but not with the archer. 5 to 7, 5 to 7. And this is moved already, but this unit is next to act. There you go. They're coming closer. This one can also shoot. So we're gonna go here. Barely, but not reach it. This is the edge. Maps are smaller than in the old Heroes. Barely not reach this one either. And the new turn is coming. We cannot get here. But I'm gonna just go up here. Hey, didn't you want to attack? I think you wanted to attack but forgot. Oh, yeah. This unit can damage us both. Okay, I'll damage the other opponent that is far away. We're gonna be worse off with this battle than with the other battle. I'll wait with both units. And unfortunately the archer, I mean, got demolished like really badly. Let's get out of here and let's block their options. Okay, we cannot get here. Too bad. You know, it's not like Hero of Chaos that you can replenish all your units at the end of the battle, so whatever we do is permanent, and if I wasn't satisfied with the auto battle, then, you know, this looks a bit worse to me. But I had to accept the result. Now. Gem mine, or what is it? Ore, sawmill. Okay. So we got this. And then what is gonna be the next target? I mean, these small things can be acquired. This is not that easy of a battle. This is a bit harder too. This is lethal for us. And this one is an easy... Let's pick easy targets. Gold mine, we definitely want this. You know what? Let them run. That was our job. We fulfilled our job. We'll be able to move a bit later. Let's explore what's over here. I left this on purpose. This one we can get. This one too, this one too. This is a spellcaster, so getting it doesn't hurt. Haven't explored that much. Okay, let's see the third hero. Battle looks impossible. Yeah, the mouse cursor needs a bit of work. That's something I can see already. Another gold mine. So 2 gold mines already. Difficult battle and a bit of mercury. with some sound. Look at this easy battle and Mercury storage. Grants gold. So if this battle is easy, we'll let it auto. Accept result, obviously. Okay, we got this. We got the sawmill. And we got some ore. Okay, let's get some more ore. Or what is it, wood? And let's get some gold. And what is this? No, we're not gonna defeat anyone. We're gonna collect stuff. Now, it's possible that the opponents can move too, so if they start moving and attack us, maybe we're gonna be toast. It's possible. Now, we'll need to get the gold mine, but we need to get the hell out of here first. So, go back to the road. And with this hero, let's just grab the gold, so that we can directly go to the gold mine and just grab the remaining one. Fine. XP, abandoned mansion, what is this? What does this do? It's just a battle and we have some scrolls and other stuff. Okay, your job right now is gonna be to explore, including getting XP. Tier 3 spells. Each battle victory hero increases their communal level by 1, 3 times max. Let's do the growth. So we're gonna get extra growth. And let's continue exploring. Now, if we die, we die. Now, this is the end of the exploration, because we're gonna get a lethal battle and another lethal battle. So we might as well go this way. Here there is a third lethal battle. So maybe grab the campfire and that's all. And then you'll be able to go elsewhere, not a problem. And don't forget that we have a castle somewhere. How can we get to the castle from the screen without scrolling? That's the question. What is this? Yeah, we're yet to build. What if I double click here? Okay, I just double click here. As usual, as in heroes all the time. We can build something. And we can build, what is this? 2000 gold and 3000 low points daily. Looks to me that this is the way to go today. Construct. I live with my non-existing units for now. I'm just going for earning ability and claiming some mines that are easy to get. Now, what is this? Level 1. We're not on level 2. Tax collector and so on. What is this? Produces 250 gold per day and we have 1 point. So what if I say enact the law? Then we got 250 extra gold income. Where is our earning ability? There you go. Plus 3, 250. That 250 we just got it. Plus 2 on scroll. And you see what we're getting. Everything else is 0. That's bad. We'll need to build a marketplace, by the way, sooner or later. And we have enough wood for it. Most likely it's wood. I really have no idea how this works and what I can do with it. But later we'll figure it out, not a problem. I don't need a 5th hero and I don't need to do anything else. So the second level, or a second turn, was almost 10 minutes long. We're just still exploring. Let's see the third turn. Your turn begins. Third turn. So we have one hero that has some troops. It needs to say this way. So easy battle. Crystal storage. Give some crystal. Okay. This is a normal battle, a bit more difficult with a Pandora's box. I would like to know what it is, but maybe it's not the right time. What I'm gonna definitely do is fight this easy battle. And I'm gonna accept the results. And finally manage to level up. Hero can learn the primal spells. No. Morale +1 is easy, so we're gonna get it. friendly creatures take minus 20% magic damage. Okay, this is really strong here, and in Heroes 3 it would have been strong too, compared to Era of Chaos. In Era of Chaos it just doesn't matter. Magic resistance, you laugh and roll again. But given that right now opponents on the map are not giving us any magic attack and we need to maximize the utility of our troops to get more mines, more resources on the map and so on, I will use Morale. That's the easiest fix. And another hero will get these things. I mean, I don't need this. Easy battle, and I don't know what's behind it, but one thing I know is that I will be able to visit this thing. Okay, friendly, that's the advanced resistance. Each time a friendly stack dies, all remaining friendly creatures' HP increases by 20% until the end of the next round. It's just one round, it's not until the end of the battle, unfortunately. But just imagine you can form stacks of one and then just send them to die. It's possible. From the lowest creature. So maybe even Pikeman has some use case. The hero can learn any 3 tier, that's something we know. You know what, I'm gonna take the magic resistance. Advanced resistance. Then, yeah, that's fine. Friendly creatures take this. Enemy spells cost 20% more mana. And fast metabolism lasts for 2 fewer rounds, but no less than 2. This is not good initially, because in the first round I usually dispel things anyway, with cure and other things in earlier heroes. Friendly creatures take minus 10%, enemy spells cost 20% more mana. You know what? This is beneficial because even we can just grind down the enemy's mana usage. Okay, this is an impossible battle, lethal battle, so we're not meant to move forward. We're not meant to get this. This is lethal. Lethal too. All of them look lethal. So I will just do an easy battle here. Let them run at this stage. Any casualties are bad. So we got extra spell power and we'll be able to move forward. This is lethal and this is impossible, so we'll need to find some different target, especially mines, but I'm not seeing mines, that's the problem. Research lab, what does this do? Very large amount of gold and valuable artifacts after defending its guard. So this is a simple defend the guard and that's all type of building. Most battles have become more difficult or even lethal because of the reason that we lost some troops. So this hero is not gonna do that well. Can we pass through here? Good question. Impossible battle, hard battle, lethal battle. This is just normal. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to see what else. Produces 1000 gold daily, that's where I need to go. So yeah, we'll need to go back to the castle first. If there is anything in the way that we can pick up, that's fine too. Now this hero can still explore stuff. Last thing I want is fight with any guards anywhere. Wait a minute, where is our main hero? Here. So you will go and pick this up, then visit this, so that you're a bit useful here. You're quite close. No, we're not fighting them. We're just gonna go this way. Already visited. That's good that we have that information. So we're gonna pick stuff up. I'm not gonna pick this wood up yet, because I need to explore what the hell is going on here, because maybe if there is an easy mine to take, for example gem mine, What is this? Crystal mine. I'm tempted to take it. Produces 1 crystal daily. Is anyone guarding it? We'll see tomorrow. Looks like it, because we cannot really get here in any ways. Yeah, let's see how to get closer. Oh, they are guarding it. Okay, this lethal opponent. Third hero. Of course we're not fighting, but I'm happy to take the dust. These fences look very British to me. Also very Maltese, for that matter. And, well, it looks a bit more realistic that you can only pass here and you cannot pass here. Maybe this is some... It's actually not a fence, it's some extra fortification. 40 movement points this turn. Okay, why not? And marketplace, trade resources. So we'll need to get here to trade. Normal battle. If it's a normal battle, it means I'm risking it. Victory with 6 casualties. Acceptable. I'll take it. Friendly schism creatures deal +10 and take mines. No. Maximum of communion level is increased by 1. Absolutely fine. Grants +5 maximum movement points per level of communion. Do this. And extra growth. Communal level increase. What is your spell power? Knowledge is kind of low. So you know what? We will use this communal level increase for now. And enemy spell cost +1. Fine. And by 1 per victory in battle. You know what? I'll just be an economist and increase this. We don't need to screw the enemy further. If our economy is good, they won't have a chance anyway. Gold mine is there. There you go. And let's take the gold too. So that we'll be able to develop further. Mercury storage. Once per week. So this is something you have to visit every single week. Good. Lethal battle, we're not touching it. Valuable artifact gold after defeating a guard, we're not going. This is not our business right now. Whenever there is a guard, we're not doing it. Now, let's get this first. Yeah, it's double. So it's not like 2000, 1500 or 1500, 1000, but XP is exactly half of the gold value. I still take the XP. And this... What is this? Crossbowman. Weekly. Weekly growth increases. Okay. Alchemy dust is fine. Gold is fine. We visit a windmill. Nothing new with that. And there is some spell in here. It's an impossible battle. We're not taking it. Permanently increases each visiting hero's defense by 1. Good. Now, where are you? That's a problem. It's not a bug, it's just a problem. I'm not seeing where I am. Until I press a button, for example. Yeah, I'm right there with the red flag. All battles are lethal or hard or something. Not easy at all. So we're gonna explore this. And we'll go and take... some other things. What is this? Recruit swordsman. And their weekly growth increases. How about recruiting some swordsmen? Yeah, come on, just go. And recruit 18 of them. Swordsmen are the lowest level creatures, but anyway. This is already lethal. Here you can recruit griffins. This one has a guard. Too many of these just have a guard. Let's get the resources. XP. This is site radius, we don't want that. Scouting. It's fine. Communion level. But he's not battling, so we'll do this spell thing. -1 to enemy primal spells, +4 spell power when casting primal spells. Or negative and positive effects used by hero and friendly creatures last an additional round. So for now I will do this. Remember, maybe one day we'll fight with this hero. It's interesting that we cannot go... no, we can go back, but this one is guarding this resource. Valuable resource of choice. We can even choose a resource. Okay, let's build. You can double click on this and then you get into the castle. You don't even have to click on the castle. Very good. So UX 10 out of 10. Maybe by the time it's ready 12 out of 10 even possible, but you know, there is no better score than 10. Best UX that I've ever seen in a Heroes game. I'm blown away. It's like playing Ethereal Restart after Raid. Or after Era of Chaos. It's so much better in terms of UX. The gameplay may be worse, the balance, a lot of things may be worse, but the UX, the interface, it's so intuitive that I've learned the whole thing already. Obviously I have no idea what these buildings are for, but still I've learned a lot of things. And also, look at this. The prerequisites are in a tree format, a tree shape. You click and you know what else you need. This didn't exist in Heroes 3. This is mind-blowingly simple. That's how you represent information. Green you can build, red you cannot build today, blue you already have. Easy, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Bank. Produces 1,000 gold per day. Okay, I don't want to get like millions of gold. Sooner or later we'll need to get started with the troops too. But, you know, maybe it's time to still expand. What is this? Spend a day learning. They are unavailable until tomorrow and receive a bonus to attribute of their choice. Later, once the hero gets there. We don't care about the scouting part, but we do care about the bank today. I'm gonna construct the bank. Usual playbook. Now, if this is not successful as a playbook, we'll figure it out. Not in this video most likely, but we will figure it out sooner than later. And they only get new production at the end of the week. It's soon coming, so we'll need to get some buildings prepared as well. Okay, end turn. 4th day. Month 1, week 1, day 4. That's what's coming. Now, the first hero is the one that has the resources. Campfire, good. I don't know the logic of this. Whether diagonal pickup costs more than horizontal vertical pickup. I have no idea. Okay, I'll get it. We have no idea how hard that is, and we don't even want to know that. But we do want this thing. XP, as usual, and we want the XP too. We haven't visited this thing. Level 4. Creature growth. Spell. Magic resistance. This is a fighter hero, we'll go for magic resistance. Enemy loses 1 focus charges at the beginning of each round. Grants a new ability, it kills the target summoned creature or all temporary units of a chosen stack. So if the enemy summons, we kill them. Not bad if they summon, but these map creatures don't summon. So we'll do the focus charge. medium battle. And this one is a normal battle. Not easy, not hard, it's a normal battle. And we get an extra crystal if we defeat them. So I might as well go this way, I might change my mind. Daylight spells, what does that mean? Well, opponent is guarding it, so we won't figure it out. Another Dragon Utopia. Or was it just the one? Because I've seen one. There is the second one. So indeed it's two. Once per week it gives crystal storage but is guarded. It's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult because there are opponents everywhere. But look at this. Now we see quite far. These are spells. Tough battles. Braider camp. Swordsman for garrison. Yeah, there is not much in here that we can get. I'll pick the campfire, I'll pick this gold later, and I think that's all. I call it a day with this hero. Now, we have a chance still. Normal battle, but you can recruit crossbowmen, and I think that's what we need. Let's see, 4 minus. I'm gonna accept the result. And I'll go for extra damage. Not morale, but damage. And I'll take the troops. These are low level troops. They are not synergic. But at least I could get more troops. And next week I'll be able to get even more troops. Plus I have access to this thing here. 1000 XP. You don't have to level up every single time. That's Griffin, but these battles are tougher. Now this has become easier. But before that, let's get the resources. This is lethal. Obviously Pandora box is guarded a bit more. You know what? If it's an easy battle, we may risk it just for the XP. And I know it's a risky thing, and I'm playing without any save. But if I let them run, I let them run. I just need the XP here. This thing. Basic economy looks like a good one. Nightshade? No. Friendly creatures basic attack deal 15% more damage. I'll go for gold. Daily. Forever. Lethal as expected. And then there are the rest of the things. Now this is dangerous because I saw some videos back in the days that these creatures can just come and attack. Hopefully it won't happen. But if it does, then I warned you. First visiting valuable random resource. Let's see, gems. No. Mercury. That's short. I'm short on mercury right now. 4 mercury, that's what we want. It's not that rare of a resource, but I accept whatever it gives us. Go for the XP. I'll always go for the XP here because there is no better or worse conversion ratio, and given that I focus on economy, I can afford it. Okay, what is this? Yeah, it's like a stables. No, it is stables. Extra movement points. I didn't see what it was. I just saw that it gives me extra movement points. So then, if we go up, we may be able to discover more up here. And we have some troops, Not many, but some. And we're still yet to build. So let's build. Marketplace. Resource trading. And the next thing is artifact merchant. I don't have the funds to later do that. Produces 2 gems daily if you get a marketplace, but we're fine with gems. Wall fortification doesn't matter, opponent is nowhere. We've gotten a bank already. We don't need any of these things. So let's work on the economy. Let's see as well. What is this? Treasury produces 3k. And in order to get this, I will need walls. What day is it? Day 4. So we have the garrison, Griffin, Mage Guild. I'm slightly undecided because we will need treasury, but for that we need walls. The total cost is gonna be 10,000, but produces 3,000 a day. So we invest 10,000 and we get 3,000 a day for the rest of our lives. So this is day 4, day 5, and we'll get the Griffin Rookery afterwards. So day 4, day 5 is set, and then day 6, day 7, or the other way around. An other way to look at it, no, there is no other way, let's do exactly this. Day 6, day 7. And then we'll have 4 units that are gonna multiply. Let's see. Light Weavers. Actually, I'm even more undecided now. Because if we get 3 units, we'll be able to recruit them faster. You know what? I can afford to waste a bit more time. I'm gonna build the wall. Let's see why I cannot build this. Confirm construction. Yeah, construct. What is going on? So provides walls during sieges, allows the owner to pick 1 level defensive upgrade. Additional passage appear in the city walls. Traps appear on the battlefield. They deal damage and stop any creatures that step on them. When this city is attacked, a stack of tier 1 creatures join the defender side. We don't want this. We may want traps, we may want passage. Usually we want the opponent to grind down the walls, so passage is usually a bit overrated. I know that they can bring other types of units, but so range units. But we have flying units and range units too, usually. And these tier 1 creatures that just don't matter. I think it really doesn't matter on some level. I just choose one and construct, fine. Now I'm seeing the walls. Okay, they are in the background. I didn't build the walls because I needed walls. I built them because I need the gold. Heroes have moved, all 4 of them. Let's end the 4th turn. Moving on to the 5th turn. So your turn begins. We haven't seen the opponent, maybe we won't for a very long time. Let's get this. Another sawmill might be useful to attack sooner than later. This is one reason why it's worth getting some spells or some units as well. Okay, I'll go for either XP or gold, we will see. XP. Inside gives you 20% XP, it's a bit too late maybe. With XP of 3750, it should have happened a bit earlier. Tier 5 spells, no. Tier 3 spells, no. Yeah, once again, these are 3 bad things. You know what? I will get this tier 5 primal spells with 50% more damage. We've reached the edge of the map. The rest are gonna be sand. I'll go for the XP. Plus 1000 gold daily. One crystal, gem or mercury, or one wood or ore. These are more valuable than wood and ore, maybe. Just like in the past too. So I will go for this. Although in castle you need wood and ore. Quite extensively. But you also need gems in Heroes 3 at least for angels. What is this? Empty castle. So we will have some work to do. I'm just collecting the resources. The map is a bit crammed. It looks a bit cramped to me in a sense that there are a bit too many things going on and it's a bit too three-dimensional to my Heroes 3 trained eyes. It's a bit too shiny, but I can live with it. And I'll get used to it just like in... Previously I had the same problem with Heroes 3 I think 20 plus years ago, after Heroes 2. Alright, and now you just have the hero with the troops. So you're going down and you'll need to take this thing. And that's an artifact. We're not seeing that. Okay, anyway, I'm interested in the crystal production. Without save as usual. Ooh. Casualties were relatively high. But I'll have to accept the result for now. I'm not gonna do much fighting. Everything for the economy for now. And you're gonna get the resource. And you're gonna go and get this thing here. By the way, can we defeat them? No, not really. These are all difficult battles at this stage. Okay, let's build. Because we have the plan. The plan was originally that I'm gonna build a treasury that is gonna give me 3000 golds a day. Or gold a day. It's better than 2 gems a day at this stage, because we have enough gems. Later for these buildings it's gonna be important. So extra gold production is what I'm going for. I know I have a lot of gold already, but it doesn't hurt. And you know, if you can choose between getting 2 buildings that give you units and then building the gold before the end of the week, or build the gold first and then get the units, which one do you choose? Obviously the gold, because it's like an integral, like whatever horizontal is time, vertical is how much gold you earn, and the more gold you earn for the first day, second day, it's a better choice. That's why I'm building all this gold, creating buildings. Okay, but I'm really badly off with troops and everything, so it's pathetic, like how bad I'm off with army strength. Okay, let's go to day 6 because I've done everything, I hope. So your turn begins. This is day 6. So the main hero could get the XP and just go back. There was a resource somewhere. This. Alchemical dust. And I don't have any ways to earn it. So before I forget, I will get it. I will get XP. Minus 10 damage from basic attack, 10%. Creature growth is great for heroes that don't attack. This is my main attacker hero. Each time a friendly stack dies, they get 20% until the end of next round. I will do the minus 10% damage. Obviously. And tomorrow I'll be able to return to the castle. It's a bit hard because once again you see the two icons. One icon is that you change from hero to castle mode. The other icon is hero goes to the castle. It's a bit hard to get used to the hitboxes and everything, but user interface is still great in general. Given that all battles are lethal, I don't have much of a choice but to collect resources. Oh, see, I would not imagine going through it, but it seems we can. Sometimes it's not gonna be. Sometimes you have these extra passages that you would not imagine normally that they are there. Okay, third hero. Recruit angels. And it's only an impossible battle. It's 4 out of 5, which means that I might be able to recruit angels quite soon, if I get the troops. Griffin Rock, with some opponents. We don't know how badly off they are, but we've discovered the second castle. That always works. Let's see. Random sword reward. This is a heroes 2 type of thing, the abandoned card. I'm glad they brought it back. Some battle. Ore mine. Guarded. Yeah, everything is guarded. And this has not been visited. Although I've been here already. So I think I'll do the detour. For the extra defense. And we have quite a few extra mines that we'll have to get. And the fourth one. Yeah, I think you're the one who has to come back because, well, there is not much I can do. I cannot even enter the desert. But then I think we've discovered most of the things, so there are some tough spots. For example, here, that we haven't seen. You know what? Just start coming back slowly but surely. It's only day 6, so it's not worth waiting for the extra resource. Okay, let's build. So before the end of the week we need to build more creatures. So first thing is griffins. So you can get 7 griffins. And tomorrow another one. Let's end the turn. This is still week 1. And then we have the 7th day, new day. So we'll be able to build, but we'll build in a way that will go in with the hero. We're gonna get the griffins, but before that let's build temple griffins and guardian griffins. Cavalry. Use 2. This doesn't give you a new unit. So what we need is a new unit. That's why I'm getting a hippodrome or hippodrome. And we have gold and we have everything to construct it. By the way, I think I've built a bit too good of an economy in terms of gold and resources. Although resources can be drained quite easily, gold not really. So now we're good with gold. We'll need to figure out how to spend all this. It's a first world problem to have. So let's recruit creatures. This is the end of the week. We're gonna get the cavalry as well as the griffins. And well, let's join them. These are the amounts. And I think now we're a lot better off. Let's see the remaining heroes, because someone else will need to transport those heroes to or those units to us tomorrow. Usual XP. Attack defense 10% of spell power knowledge, and we have high spell power knowledge. Unique battle spell, we don't want it, we don't want this one. And what is going on? Is this it? Or are there some secret passages? No, there are no secret passages. Okay, we'll go this way. Although getting resources from the edge of the map is oftentimes worse than getting them from the center of the map. These are already visited. And by the way, one bug, and I think this could be a bug report. You see how hard it is for me to scroll right? The reason is that if I go right a bit more, it's doable, but it's hard. If I go right a bit more, then I would go to the second monitor. So, bug. Scrolling right on the map. Okay, I have a 2 monitor setup. On monitor 1, on screen 1, the game is played. On screen 2, other stuff. So there is my desktop with some windows. It is very hard to scroll right when I have to position the mouse such that I'm at the 99% of the first screen's width, or not at between 99% and 100% of the first screen's width, and still don't go to the second screen. Suggestion: increase the width or increase the right scrolling, the area where the game detects, it should scroll right. So this is a typical bug. I'll submit it. This time without email, but anyway. Last thing I want is extra emails. Alright. Let's go up and get the campfire. And the XP. And the gold. And you see there is yet another potentially lethal battle. So we need to get to the desert. This is quite clear. We're quite far from the desert. We're just exploring. And then the heroes will have to go back. I can still collect the resources, but that's all I can do for now. And 2 heroes have moved already. The third one... You know what? The third one can go to the castle, I think today. Yeah, exactly. So this means that the first hero will just go with all the troops and he will fight. You see scrolling right how hard it is. And he will fight for some new buildings. What is this one? Yeah, that's another thing. After defeating it grants gold. No thank you. Impossible one. Already visited. This is what I want. It's an easy battle, so we will fight the easy battle now. Hopefully this will be easy. Wait. This will be easy, but let's get this thing. Levels up a random skill. And it's a medium battle, so we don't want medium. This is easy, and we're gonna recruit griffins. So you know what to do. If given this is easy, we're gonna get here, and we'll do this first and the mine second. But it's too bad that it's the end of the week, so it's not gonna be effective. And the other hero will go and get the troops tomorrow. That's gonna be a new week. Alright, we've built whatever we wanted to build. And I think that's all I can do for week 1. So in this case, we just end the turn as well. I think we've done a good job. Not knowing the game in general. I think I've managed to pump up the economy as usual. I could have gotten a bit more mines if I really paid attention. And focused on logistics. But hey, in exchange, we got quite a lot of extra resources. So we're ending the week. And I'll do one more thing next week. Because this is already week 2. Your turn begins. The 2 sisters, whatever that means. Week of magic. During this week all heroes spell and then it disappeared. Come on. Maybe another bug report, so... Yeah, submit. That's the third. If the bug report doesn't work, oops, no, come back. No. Let's see. How can I load? Quick save, quick load. Unable to load, quick save not found. Let's see. First of all, I'll save with just a 1. But let's do a load. There is no quick load, but we can load 1. And what about this thing? You know what? I won't load. Continue, just continue. I'll take this penalty. By accident I went here. So let's build. What can we build? Griffins upgraded. That works. Or cavalry upgraded. That works too. And by the way, there is this resource, alchemic dust. It's being drained. So this gives us some limits to what we can build. Can we build this? Not really, because first Mage Guild and Garrison has to be built. So higher Griffins or higher level of Sunspear Cavalry. Okay, we will build this thing, or Inquisitors. I think base level Inquisitors are gonna be the way to go. Because we can build them. So why not? Construct. And there you go, 6 points. I completely forgot because this is not within my everyday reality. We can earn more gold. I would love that. Sight radius of your heroes increases, no. One time bonus of this thing, only one time, so no thank you. Army. I should have done this yesterday, come on. Let's see, can we load? We have saved already. What is this thing? How does loading work? Continue. It seems like we cannot. So, the mistake that I made, and you can learn from this, is that almost every day you can just look at this, and I could have increased the growth of my creatures. So now all I can do is just +3 this thing, extra gold. Sight radius doesn't hurt, but you know what? We have better things to do than sight radius. So the remaining 3 that I can spend, or remaining 4. Let's just aid the range units that we have. And then I have one more. I don't have to spend it necessarily. Morale increases by 1. You can construct +1 buildings per day. No thank you. 1 building is enough. Economy wise. It's never a bottleneck. Actually, it could be a bottleneck in other cities, not here. But is it only for this city, or is it in general? We will have to see that first. And if it's for other cities too, then I will get it. But for now I won't get it. And after you get 6, then you can start level 2s, and those level 2s are gonna be more valuable. So this one-time thing, I mean, I would skip that. Radius, I would skip that. Creature growth, that's fine, but I would prefer higher level creatures. But it's still the best thing that you can choose. Okay. Alright. So I've made my building, and actually I just wanted to complete the first week in this video. I've done it, I've done a bit more, I've analyzed my mistake as well. You learn from your own mistakes, so it's absolutely fine. I'm not saving, I'm not backtracking at this stage. I'll just explore, and if I lose my first ever Olden era battle, then so be it. I will learn from it, and that's amazing. It's not a hard map anyway, so I think that with my strategy it's gonna be sufficient, because well, maybe I will need to load a couple of times when the opponent does some tricks, but I think they won't stand a chance with normal skill level, at least, if the game is how I think it is. And maybe later trying out some other troops is gonna be the way to go too. So next time, in the next video, we're gonna continue with this map. We've discovered quite a lot of things. I'm gonna get new mines, and I'm also gonna get the castle. And after getting the castle, we will continue working on troops and economy, and then we'll get to the middle, because it seems quite valuable. That's it for the first Olden area demo. One more thing. Heroes 3 playthroughs are gonna be delayed. Hopefully it's not a problem, because this demo is gonna take its place. Maybe I will add some Heroes 3 playthroughs during the week as well. Who knows? We'll see.